Imagine living in a world where a small scratch, a toothache, or a minor cut could mean death. Not because medicine didn't exist, but because science hadn't caught up yet. Survival was more about luck than skill. And now imagine that all of this changed because of one simple mistake. Not a genius plan, not a billion-dollar project. Just one mistake that was never meant to matter. 1928, London. A messy laboratory filled with unwashed petri dishes. Alexander Fleming, a Scottish doctor and bacteriologist, had left some dishes unattended before a holiday. When he returned, he noticed mold growing everywhere. Most scientists would have thrown it away, wasted time, failure, trash. But Fleming paused, and that pause changed history. He noticed that around the mold, bacteria were dead, completely gone, not weak, not fading, dead. That mold produced a substance that killed bacteria but left human cells unharmed. Penicillin was born. At that time, infections were death sentences. Surgery was risky, childbirth deadly. Even a small wound was a gamble with life. Doctors were almost powerless. Not because of ignorance, but because the tools didn't exist. Bacteria were invisible kings of the world. And then penicillin entered the scene not as medicine, but as a question. Why does this mold kill bacteria but not humans? Years passed before anyone could produce it in large quantities. Even Fleming didn't realize how monumental his discovery was. He just reported it and moved on. Then came World War II. Soldiers didn't die from bullets. They died from infections. Scientists revisited Fleming's accidental discovery. This time, they took it seriously. Penicillin was mass-produced, administered, and lives began to be saved. Not hundreds, not thousands, millions. Suddenly, surgeries became safer, childbirth less deadly, premature babies survived, life expectancy soared, civilization changed, all from a messy lab, a moldy dish, and one simple decision: not to throw it away. But here's the question. What if Fleming had been just a little more orderly that day? If the lab had been clean? If that dish had been discarded without a glance? We wouldn't be here. No modern surgery. No organ transplants. No survival after simple infections. Millions of lives lost. History owed everything to that tiny accident. But the story doesn't end there. Now we're making the same mistake, but on purpose. Misusing antibiotics. Incomplete treatments. Overprescribing. Careless consumption. Bacteria are learning, evolving, growing stronger. If antibiotics fail, the world won't end with a bang. It will end quietly with a cut that doesn't heal. Future generations will look back and ask, how could you have lost something that saved millions so carelessly? The antibiotic era began with a mistake. Its end, if we're not careful, will come with our indifference. Remember, one pause, one decision, one mistake changed the world. And one careless choice could change it again.